Thank you, Monkey Woman. and all the hipsters, all the those chubby green-haired tundra Wookiees. They want to have abortions, but no one will sleep with them. You know those. You're doing it because you're a filthy communist, and you're trying to unravel our society. Yeah, baby. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Be Free, Stay Free podcast. My name is Kevin Downey Jr. This is Geno Bisconte over here.
It is. I checked my ID.
And this is Paulie Nolan. You know him from live from Studio 6B. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Paul, how are things today?
Things are good today. It was nice to eat when we did the pre-show. Geno got here 1 minute ago, and
I'm early. I was early.
We're fully prepped.
So, Geno, how?
Good. And
great. Thank you, folks. I'm kidding. Go.
And thank God I was late for the meeting, because when I walked in on YouTube, I realized I wasn't fully prepped and I had to go take my meds because they're queers. What happened?
I like how you pretend you weren't lubed when you got here. That's cute.
We were talking.
Totally not lubed when I got here. Totally not lubed from last night.
That was the whole pre-show meeting. He's like, queer's a funny word. I'll use it in the open.
So,
you're so gay.
Gentlemen, I don't know if you know this. Right now, there's a testimony going on in front of Congress, and a CIA whistleblower just testified, yep, Fauci was behind
this
the
just
cover-up.
in, the whistleblower is dead.
Yeah. just the whistleblower's dead. He testified Fauci was behind the cover-up. Now, I've got a question. We'll go with you first, Paulie. Is the CIA ratting Fauci out to protect themselves? And is Fauci going to get Hillaried?
You know what? Yeah, I think. Well, no, I think he's above the law. I think he's probably got a kill man switch. I don't think we'll ever see accountability in our lifetime. The criminals can do whatever they want, and it's almost like when they're making these deals behind the scenes, they're like, "Look, if I get caught, you're going to protect me," and they say, "Oh, of course." So
Right.
I think they'll put on a dog and pony show, and as always, absolutely nothing will happen.
Geno,
He said.
That's a bleak outlook.
What he said.
Can you
I
give me
want to
hope?
be wrong. I want to be wrong. Like when I walked in through the door today, I said, I bet they're doing butt stuff. And I wanted to be wrong, but I wasn't. Boy, we're really over the top here. No,
I love the way he pronounces included. I want to be says it a different way.
Kidding aside, now I'll give you a straight
Butt
answer.
stuff.
No, it's what he said. I always think back to, I can't remember which Tom Clancy novel turned movie was, when the corrupt politician goes, I got a get out of jail free card.
Yeah.
How about you? And that's what Fauci has. You said it before, Paul, when we were actually doing show prep. Not that was days ago. Fauci has his hand in AIDS, friggin' SARS, and MERS.
Everything.
He is a modern day Mengele. And yes, it sounds like I'm bragging about him, but I don't like him. And we're really, again, I don't know what we're doing, but we're really good at this. But I mean it. Am I wrong? Like, he's not like, let me ask you this. When's the last time, and this might be before we even followed politics or were alive, that somebody watched the system work and a corrupt guy go down? Because I'm telling you something, it wasn't Nixon. We're finding out it wasn't Nixon. When's the last time we said, yeah, got it?
Yeah.
When? I'd love to know.
Absolutely. Well, you know what? People don't realize this. Nixon won re-election in like the greatest landslide in history.
Yeah.
And people go, oh, Nixon, he was horrible. No, he was a great president. They loved him. And they took him out because he knew who killed
I don't know.
JFK.
Did you see in Kenya, like there was a landslide, killed like thousands of those savages? That's the greatest landslide in history. What?
Holy moly.
Folks, I didn't know this was going to be a Klan meeting.
Yes, you did. That is called intellectual dishonesty.
Yeah. Oh my God, am I at another Klan meeting at the same time every Wednesday at noon? How did this happen? Yeah, man, I keep wandering into these bathhouses. It's just like, what am I doing? Oh my God.
What's the old joke with I'm not doing it, but the punchline is, and finally the bear walks up to him and says, you didn't come here for the hunting, did you?
Yeah.
You can Google that during the commercial.
I love it. You didn't come here for the hunting. That's a great joke.
That's a good joke.
God, folks, things are happening. Big things, but I agree. I'll believe it when I see one of them go down. Yes.
I was just curious, Kevin. you filleted Harvey Weinstein for a career move.
He's doing your bit.
Yeah.
So, am
He's
I allowed
really-
to do that?
Of course you are.
You nailed it.
I want what your opinion is. I need to know what you think is going to happen with Fauci. Is he above the law? I think he's above the law.
Here's what I think. I'll tell you what I know, and I'll tell you what I think. I know Trump has done things that no one ever dreamed of. Trump almost never loses. I think if nothing else, I think one of two things. Fauci gets Hillaried, or he maybe goes jail, maybe he doesn't, but everyone's going to know. The only people who aren't going to know are the ones going, I was not wrong all this time. I am better than MAGA. Those people are going to suffer. I think Fauci could be in trouble. He's got his underling probably going to testify against
Morons.
Morons, thank you. CIA. The CIA. I think the CIA threw him under the bus today to save their own bahookies, and we'll find out. But if I were Fauci, I'd be investing in I don't know, maybe a bulletproof vest and an explosion-proof automobile. That's
Or
a
an
good way to
exploding butt plug.
Exploding. You know what? They don't pop as much as you think they do. They're pretty disappointing.
I swear to God, I was trying to think of the way to say that.
It's more of a
You don't get the bang out of him that you want.
Fauci will be airtight in prison in like 1 hour.
Like
I would love
the
that.
way you, and I will be serious because we do sandwich some of that in, but I mean, the way you say it, it gives me hope.
Me too.
It really does, because it's almost like when you look at all the moving pieces, he's like another one of those, movies, Tom Clancy movie, where it's like the bad guy thinks he has the get out of jail free card, but it turns out all the more corrupt people had bigger or whatever get out of jail free cards. And he's like, I got this. And I heard there was an email. They had emails that literally said, we should get kicked, jokingly. Like, like the Dr. Evil henchman, we should get kickbacks for all the stuff we're deleting.
Yep.
And I mean, if that is coming out now, I could see Fauci going like, whoa, this wasn't on the script. I don't know, but he needs, the important thing is, I'm going to take it a different way because I really want to know your opinion on this. Do you think that he believes in an afterlife? Because I cannot believe a guy like that. I cannot believe a guy like this, either if he does, he wakes up every day knowing he's going to hell. Or does he wake up every day and it really is that demonic? He has no soul, so it doesn't affect him. I'm genuinely curious your thoughts on that. And then we'll get back to stupid dick jokes. I mean,
I'll tell you what I know.
No dick is a stupid dick.
I know that in Al Capone's days in Chicago, there were major gang fights. And the Irish mobsters were very religious. They never missed church. It was important to them. And they would go and pick up hookers and then shoot at each other. So you can be as religious as you want. There are people who will risk it all because they want the here and now. Fauci, I think, has no soul. I think he's an alien. I was going to go with a reptile, but I think aliens are really, I'm hearing more and more that we're descended from aliens. And I heard a great one.
Oh, how about that alien information drop this week? That was incredible.
Oh, no, I didn't think it was that good.
Okay, whatever. No, they dropped all this stuff. Well, I mean, I don't know. I was listening to a podcast, Drink It Bros. They're great. I was listening to them, and they had all the. I don't want to get off topic.
Was there a lot of good stuff in it?
Whatever they were covering, there sure was.
All right, cool.
But whatever. It's we're not back to you. I don't want to get. We can go down that rabbit hole later.
Oh, thank you. Back to me. Thank you.
It's
All
my show.
It's our show. Let's do the first video. I think we found ourselves. This is number 0. I think we found ourselves a new Hank Johnson. Check this out.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to lie to you. I was literally, and we're back. I was literally watching that. Where did Loads go? Where did Loads go? Look, there he is. I didn't mean to trick him. I told him 5 after. I was literally watching that, and people appreciate this. Pete, you're not going to believe this. I was literally watching that, cracking up at some of the shit I said. Center yourself. We're not doing the baseball stream today. Big
You're watching what?
What's that?
What were you watching?
Peter, I was watching the fucking opening 15 minutes of the America First Warehouse show. Pete, I'm sorry, but I mean, you'll appreciate this. Like, I'm in the shower. That's the ritual. By the way, I'm just wearing this every fucking Friday. Bob Phantom Trees is amazing. Not that all of you aren't. We'll get to that. And I got to get my glasses, and I got to start drinking. I'm so hungover. I don't care. I'm just.
Can they not hear me? Is my mic not good?
You sound perfect to me. How's the chat? I don't even have my glasses. Talk to them 1 sec while I get my glasses, Pete.
Talk to them. Happy Friday, everybody. Great to see everybody in here. Is it jeans, Mike, that's the problem, Mr. Fabergé? 5 after, 40 after, same difference. Yeah, with him, I was ready to go. He's like, nah, I'm going to take a shower. So I'm like, all right.
Yeah, that's. I hate to break it to you, people. And again, I apologize. Today was the day, Mac. What's wrong with my mic? Can you hear me? Oh wait. I know. I'm on the wrong mic. Yep, I'm on the wrong mic.
Chendon, hold on. Is that better? Yeah, that's a world better. It was me. Thank you so much, Mr. Fabersham. Oh, hold on, Pete. We can officially start because you know how do we start it every day, Peter? With our sports co-host, Mr. White, gifting a sub. Let me put that up and I will continue. Yeah, you sound perfect. Whatever the chat says, shout out. Thank you so much, Mr. White. And I love this part of the show where we recap the week. How much fucking fun was we were watching a baseball game on Tuesday with Mr. White, I guess. By the way, thank you, Matt Fagati. You're a YouTube member. I've got to start doing members only shit, but thank you so much. Did anyone get the gift yet? No, you guys are all fun. Great boots, uploads. As I was saying, first of all, shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for the incredible support. This is going to sound pathetic, and I hope a troll clips this. There's over 360 views of that video. And when you realize about 2 months ago when we started, they didn't know what YouTube was. They don't have the YouTube aptitude. We weren't even breaking 3 digits, and it's really catching on. We had 34 people in the chat, which again is nothing, and it's everything. And I cannot thank so many of you guys enough for watching it. I'll say it again, Pete. I had 2 jokes where I'm in and that's the ritual, by the way. Every week I jump rope. I listen to some Glenn Beck, who we have to talk about. He's in the UK this week, and he might not be allowed back. I don't know if you've been following that.
No, I haven't.
Oh, Pete, I'll tell you about it. But that's the thing. I jump rope. I fucking come here. I set it up. I jump in the shower while the first whatever segment of whatever the Kevin Downey Jr. show plays. And this is the first time I listened to it, Pete. There were 2 jokes. Did you hear that? Like, I'm in the shower, and for a lot of you, this will be the 3rd time you've heard it. Because I go, we're bitching about Fauci. I'm like, Fauci fucking invented MERS, AIDS, and SARS. MERS, AIDS, and COVID. I'm like, he's a modern day Mengele. And I said, and I know it sounds like I'm bragging about him.
By the way, I just like,
and then I said, and then I go, Mabel, I talk about Nixon. I'm like, because what we're finding out, I'm like, Nixon wasn't, the guy. And Kevin Downey Jr. goes, he won in the greatest landslide ever. And I said, I don't know. There was a landslide a couple weeks ago in Kenya that killed thousands of those savages. I would say that's the greatest landslide ever. Now, I'm going to explain that joke to you, Pete. It killed them, but they're not people. So it was actually Darwinism, right? Kafka gets the membership. So my point is, and then I'll hand it back to you, and I'll say thank you so much, Mr. White. What a great day with you Tuesday, and I'm so looking forward to this weekend. And maybe we'll leave it. We're planning on streaming golf Sunday, but I cannot thank these guys enough. And Pete, I can't thank you enough either. I mean, because it's not just hanging out with you. And I know, because it's not, let me rephrase. It's not just that you demanded you do a 30-minute show once a week. That's why you quit your job and said, screw all these. You said, I can't work in a school system that likes coloreds and muzzies. And I said, then Pete, just quit. Then don't work with those pieces of shit. And every time Pete's thing gets grainy, yell at me because, again, I have the fucking booster, and I know I sent it to his address, but I didn't, and it came to me, and he'll have it all by tomorrow. So that said, Pete, thanks. And there's times you seem, I'm going to say one more thing to compliment you, and the half hour is almost up, so I better hustle.
Asshole.
But Pete, when I do this show, like that's how it's like I learned it from you. It's like I know what I think I know, and I'll fucking say it. And when I'm wrong, do I go, no, fuck you? I'm like, oh, tell me more. Oh, I love it. And I really think that translates into this show and that show. So you're all caught up. Happy fucking Friday. I'm wearing this Bob Vanderpatrice shirt every fucking Friday. And I got to reach out to Angelo because I think Ange wants to have another cigar while we go. Pete, what's up, big brother?
Nothing. While I was waiting for you, I too got clean. I worked out, then I went ice skating. Then I mowed the lawn. You'll have a field day with all that later. But I'm listening. I was listening.
Hold on, Lou. Oh, I got a good one planned but I can't do it yet. I can't do it today. I'll let you know. It's good. It's good. It's good.
I was
hey, Pete.
listening to WIP, and I don't know if it was your boy who does the voices or what. Why can't I remember?
Conklin, Joe Conklin.
I don't know if it was Conklin doing a half-drunk Harry Callis at Aronimink for the PGA, and he's like, you know, yeah, we're on Darby, whatever road. No, I shouldn't. Paoli Darby Road or something. He's like, we like more of the Paoli than the Darby here. And then, yeah, we used to have our own, you know, broadcaster out here, Sandy Soil. You could see her tee box, or you could see her 3 tee boxes away. I'm listening to this, and I'm like, did Gene write this? Did Gene come out and write this? It was ridiculous. It was so funny. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And he kept going. And then he starts, and they're like, no, we're not doing that joke. We're not doing that one. And I'm like, you got this. It was so funny. And like Ike Reese is on there, and he's dying. Ike is just dying.
Of course.
It was so good. I'm like, geez, it just came out of nowhere. Like, I turned it on and got in the shower. Like, this is incredible.
By the way, Orange Vest time. Thanks so much, Mr. Gigger Netsit. Here, I'll read it to you, Pete, but I'll make you the centerpiece of it. Loads breaks 53 times in a row, and 2 of the courses were semi-manly. Look at that. Is that the score update? And thanks to the Orange Boy, Gigger, I got to get a drink.
Look, man,
talk to me. Pete, talk to them while I pour myself a whiskey.
Yes,
AIDS.
The one course I play where I can go after mowing the lawn, just go out there, play 9 holes. Yeah, it's a shorter course. It's like par 68, not 72, right? But the 9 holes are legitimate. What they are, they're legitimate. There's some long par 3s and some long par 5s. It's just there's one, I guess, one less par 5 and one more par 4. Whatever, I don't know, whatever it is. But they're legit distance, I think. Gigger's got me playing the blues, the tips on that course to try to make it more legitimate. But yes, when I went ice skating, oh, that looks lovely. When I went ice skating today, Nick and his buddy are there, and I'm like, probably had the 2 best rounds of golf in my life. So I got to come out here and break my wrist today. But I survived, so I'm good to go. Good to go.
By the way,
for softball.
shout out to your boy Curtis John, Pete, who gifted us one of your favorite bourbons.
Yeah, I like
since
the Willie.
boys didn't drink it last night, I'm gonna have one now, but I'm bringing this for the weekend. Look at that, Pete.
Nice.
It's your favorite. You love the Willet bourbon, am I correct?
I enjoy the Willet. Hey, I have never tried any Viagra, let alone gas station Viagra. And I was listening to Garrett and Steve when that's insane. And so, I don't care. What are we doing? What are we doing talking about people injecting their balls? What the hell is wrong with people? That is the most insane thing I've ever heard of. Next to the gas station Viagra that just gives you a heart attack. By the way, I'm trying to.
Berg used to. I love how I'm just setting up as we go. I had to get my pen. Berg, we talked about it. Berg used to talk about that shit. He's like, "Oh yeah, Samurai X." I'm fairly certain we discussed it in the pilot. I'll call it of In Hot Water, episode 1. I mean, it's insane, and it would give me heart palpitations when he talked about it.
I am scared to drink those little 5-hour energy things. I'm scared my heart's gonna explode if I drink those. I don't mess with that shit. I don't. The last time I took any of that was back when we were doing the football tournament, and it was that day that it was freezing. You remember that? Cold.
Peter, I never want to be that cold again, and I never have been yet. And I've been cold.
But that day was one of those things. Hey, it says take 2 of these. What were they called? What you would take to stay awake?
Was it Ripped Fuel?
No. It's back in the day. Vibrant.
Just good old fashioned Pete. What are you, a pussy? That's not, you.
But it was like take 2 of these. So me and Terry were like, well, if 2's good, we'll take 5. My heart. After one of the plays, I pushed somebody out of bounds, and I was on one knee, and I thought I was going to die right there in the cold. I thought.
By the way, shout out to Mr. White. He's not just a fan. He's this means 2 things, supporter. I just bought stock in Loads boxer briefs. I mean, they have just been the talk of the week. I mean, and for those of you who don't know, Loads boxer briefs, they are the total package. Am I right,
Oh
Loads?
my God.
Yes, they
Total
are.
package.
I mean, look at my junk in these things. Oh, I had to stop. There's a baby's whatever. I can't even. There you go. Whatever. That's good stuff, Loads. Good stuff.
Oh my
And your
God.
number one fucking supporter, of course, is Mr. Fucking White.
It
What
might
can you
have
say
been-
about the guy's a hero? Thanks for the two.
It might have been No Dose. It was either No Dose or Vibrant. It was what, and I was like, oh my God. I swear, I put somebody out of bounds. I remember, and I'm on one knee, and it was freezing, and my heart was racing so fast. I'm like, it's gonna blow out of my chest. I'm gonna die right here. Mom and Dad are gonna have to say, "Well, how'd your kid die?" Well, he's playing in a little stupid football tournament. His chest exploded. Oh my God, it was terrifying. Are you kidding
Let me
me?
explain. I'm gonna tell you. I don't think we're gonna see smart ass Al's today. I don't think we're gonna see him today. But here's the good news: Kent Native is here. Now, Kent Native, we were talking about you, and he was like that in the chat or something during the Tuesday show, and Wednesday show, and I go, shout out Kent Native. He's like, I can't change these every hour, Gene. Shout out Kent Native. That's not me. Not true. Not true. Not true.
Oh my God, Curtis John, what have you? Curtis John, what have you lost with that picture?
What's that,
That
Pete?
is, what Curtis John? Like, it's unbelievable.
They're
Something like-
amazing. Well,
Oh my
Pete,
God.
you are modern day Nietzsche. You impress their soul. You
Is
impress
that-
both your soul and your mule on these people. Am I right, Pete?
Oh my God.
Will to power this bitch.
So at any rate, back to Giger with yes. So the one course, but the other two courses are legitimate courses. Like, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. And and by the way, I had a 39 after 8 holes yesterday. And I'm like, the last hole is a par 4. So I'm like, I can't break 50. I can't, because the most I'm allowed to take is an 8. I took a 7, and I had a beautiful drive. 9-iron, hit the side of the green, went into a trap, and then I 3-putt. Otherwise, yesterday should have been like a 44, 45. But it's unbelievable. I made a couple small changes after golfing with that PGA pro in South Carolina. Little changes.
Xenadrine. Oh, no, I took, just to wrap a bow on that, we used to, when I bartended at Bottle Caps, we used to take a thing called Ripped Fuel, which is for athletes, which I, never really was. I took care of myself. But, dude, the last time, like, I was having a panic attack. I was pale. I'm like, I can't ever take this shit again. It was like what you would take for a hangover, and then you'd start drinking. And I was I'm going to die. Same thing. I'm like, I'm going to die.
See, when I got up the next day and started drinking again, I didn't F with the system. It was just right back to booze. I was scared of anything interfering with what the body was doing at that point. It was red Gatorade, or at the time, iced tea flavored Gatorade, and then right back to the booze. Yeah. By the way, Giger, so does that bode well for the member guest? You're shooting 88, and I'm shooting 98.
By the way, thanks to the 2. It's called a setup, EK. Interesting.
Oh my God. Yeah, I don't even want to.
Richard had people that annoy you. Naggers. Oh, and speaking of that awful word, I literally clipped the Chad rant that we showed on our show. And it's like, I love it. Like, I know I'm insane, but it's like, please, this is a hill I want to die on. Please find the clip of me doing it. You can't. And I literally had a conversation today with my buddy, Jimmy Graham. Round Boy Pete.
I've met him through you.
Yeah, he's great. By the way, Giger Nets, it says, member guest, you can play 6,000 yards for old man tees. Super old man tees are like 54 hundo.
I think I usually play
at your spry age. What's that?
Giger, I think I usually play about 6,400. 6,300, isn't that about it? I think. What I was going to say, worst thing today, I'm trying an ice skate today, right? And we're skating. This guy starts talking to me. He's all sorts of skating crazy. And he's like, I started 2 years ago. I'm 68. I was like, are you kidding me?
Wow.
Freaking God. I was like, and he can skate. Like, but he's like, I'm doing a figure skate. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So now I have to. Yeah, that's about it. 6,400 is about what I play. I believe. You know, Giger knows all the courses and everything I do. Scary as that is. The course we're playing on, hey, retard. The course we're playing Monday is a nice course.
The course, who you playing with?
You and another moron who refused to accept what days are.
It's good stuff. I can't wait. So what was I going to say? How do you want to? Okay, so let's talk about Fauci, shall we? Shall we talk? Close, but not quite, Geno. The thing I was saying, I was talking to Jimmy Graham, and we're talking about summer work. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, you doing? I'm like, still booking that room? It's been a year. It's like, nah, not doing it right now. He's like, what about you? Like, you still doing Dewey Beach? You reach out to Matt Scarpelli, and I go, no, you know, like that's. And I said, it's a long story. Someday we'll sit, have a drink. I'll tell you about how that started a cavalcade of bullshit. And I go, why? How about you? He's like, nah, he just stopped using me all of a sudden. I'm like, yeah, because he's an insecure drunk, as opposed to me, who's an overly confident drunk. You know what I mean? But it's a long story. But that ties back to that N-word thing. It's like, I know this isn't going on, and you listened to me the other day, and this isn't about the dabble versus about your stupid little brother. But you saw me. I'm like, so I'm not in there because I'm on a different account. But in my mind, these guys are going crazy looking for that clip of me, Pete, that must be at the starboard or must be at the stand or must be somewhere that doesn't exist because of the lies that fucking people believe, which takes me to fucking Fauci. Now is he going down, Peter? Now is the CIA going to flip on him?
You can only hope. You can only hope. But here's the thing, Gene. Whether he goes down or not, here's what you got it. Here's what you.
Pete, whoa, you broke up. Did you say here's the what?
Here's the thing. What are you doing? I know you got something. Here we go.
Here's the thing, Gene. Oh, you don't have to tell me. Here's the thing, Gene. Here's the thing.
Is this what we're gonna do?
Yeah.
What?
I'm sorry, Pete. Probably. Yeah, Pete. This is Curtis John's fault, and your boy CK and Mr. White don't help. They don't help. They don't help.
All enablers.
Oh, I forgot to change the fucking banner. Shut up. Talk, big brother. I'm sorry. Yeah. So we can hope. No, hope's not enough. And that did lead to the Nixon joke because it's like no one goes to jail. And I even said, I'm like, no one goes to jail. No one gets caught. I'm like, and if you think fucking Nixon got caught, you're wrong. Am I wrong to say that? Nixon was another fucking setup, I'm told. They wanted him out. Or am I wrong?
If before Tucker lost his mind,
Thank God Smartass explained the joke. And he pointed at it. And I don't know why Pete doesn't want to talk news and Tucker Carlson. He pointed at it as he said, here's the thing. The thing in caps.
I'll wait.
You have to. Pete, we're at 35 minutes. I'm sorry.
So proud of himself.
More than you know. You know, I was talking to today, our girl Angela from Jersey, and she was asking me, she's like, "Did you watch?" And I don't know if I mentioned this to you, but I think this is interesting, and we will talk politics. But I love this. She's like, "Did you watch the fucking roast of Kevin Hart?" And I said, "No, I saw some clips. Big J killed it. I think Chelsea Handler, I never thought was a comedian, but I think she's great on stage. She held her own." But I said, I don't watch roast because as much as Pete, you know, like I love Nate Bargatze, fucking blew right by me. I love Shane Gillis, did a gig in, and I have no problem with these guys because they got exactly what they want and what they worked at, you know? And when I look at the roast people, I'm so good at roasting, so good. And I've written for so many roasts and I've roasted so many people. And it's the one time I doubt myself, like, did I do this right? You know what I mean? Because, like, should I be, like, I've written for a lot of these people. I know most of these people. And, you know, it makes me a little, you know, it makes me doubt myself. But then you sit there, and I'm having this conversation with Angela, who said the same thing. She's like, I get it, because I know if a top, blah, blah, blah. But I'm sitting there, Pete, on my patio, having a cigar with my cat, while my wife's, you know, in the other room just watching. And I'm like, this is exactly what I wanted to do. So to get back to what started it, Pete, am I proud of myself, Pete? Am I? Yeah. This nigger's very proud of himself. So as I was saying, Pete.
So yeah, I didn't I didn't watch that roast. I've seen clips of it. You know, I don't know. I mean, I've seen clips. I haven't watched it yet.
Well, I just wanted to point that out because it was a nice little morning in my space. Like it's like I watch these guys on the day, so I'm like, that's great, but I couldn't wind up there because I'm listening to Glenn Beck today, and you know, and I look at where I wound up, and what's that?
Before you move on to Glenn Beck, just go back.
I'm all over the dishes. I'm waiting for you to land and go. I keep interrupting. I'm sorry, I'm like this today.
No,
but
you are ADHD with a touch of speed.
What do you mean? Is this what we're doing today? This.
So what I was going to say is,
Pete, this is the only reason we're all here. Kent native. What do you mean? Is this what we're doing?
I'm watching roast the little bits I've seen and the Tom Brady one as well. If they're all filthy, like how are you not doing this? There's nothing on there. Like they're flat out filthy. Like we're not even. Who are we kidding? You know what I mean? It's what they're doing. So you can be as like they're no more filthy than you are. Is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Mr. White said it perfectly. A lot of those comedians were the same ones who had an issue with real crime back in the day. Now we're as vulgar as them. Fuck those hypocrites. You know me. I've never been serious, but when COVID hit,
But my point is,
COVID changed the direction of the trajectory of my act, and I've always said
get that.
Oh, go on. I'm sorry, Pete.
You can go up and make your filthy, silly little jokes like you do here all day, or you do or you do on the warehouse. The crap you get away with there, and that other guy just sits there, I think, in amazement half the time. He's just like, you see what he said there? He sold this kid for $125. Like the shit like that. Like that's what I mean. They're no more. I don't see the difference in their filth versus your filth. Like,
yes, there is no difference.
It's all funny. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm not. So I don't get it. I don't get why you aren't doing these things.
Peter, that's just you. You're not on. I'm not explaining it well enough because everything you said is true, and that's the one moment I have qualms because, like, I tell you, that's two of the greatest roast stories are. My roast joke is what got an entire Comedy Central roast taken down and edited. Fucking the joke. Fucking what's her name did. Nikki Glazer, fucking, she did one of my jokes at a roast where it was like, because I wrote for Bonnie at a roast battle in New York Comedy Festival, and she was talking to Nikki, and she's like, if you're doing that joke, you should call Geno. He's got a great joke, And it's like, I said Hitler. I said fucking Jeffrey Ross is like Hitler. No one gave a fuck about him until he started roasting people. And she called me. She's like, can I have that joke? I'm like, Nikki, you're fucking I'm like, take it. And then she sent me a check for $500, which was nice because she's awesome. But again,
did you keep her check like you kept mine, you mental patient?
I don't know where it is, but it surfaces. And when it surfaces, I'll explain that on another show. But yeah, this rain has gotten me loopy. I kept that check. I could never cash that.
Why'd you cash her check?
To be honest, I think it was a Venmo, and she texted me Venmo
okay.
for $500.
You'd be like Ricky,
Ricky
Henderson when they called him. Ricky, do you still have a check for $1 million? I do. I never cashed it. Ricky didn't cash that check.
But what I'm saying is, and you'll get this. Yes, Pete, I'm as good a roast writer as many of them, and a lot of them don't write their jokes. Like I always prided myself on writing my own jokes. Always, you know what I mean? And my favorite part
I know.
And my favorite part was what? Always bouncing them off. To this day, Dombrowski, when he's on his way to a roast, he'll be like, all right, help me. And I've always prided myself on that because and again, that's why I got shit. I'm sorry. The writing on girls is good, and it's a lot more believable than Sex in the City. It is.
Listen to me. Let's not mention show girls or Sex in the City on this podcast.
Pete, your boy Peter Scolari is in it.
That does maybe save some things. That makes it respectable. I don't need to hear about girls.
He's a hog in those boxer briefs. Thank you. But what gets me, Pete, is
did you see my question I asked last evening of you and Stephen Garrett?
I might have missed it. What was it?
You were saying Keanu, I think, was going through who appeared naked in girls, right? And
Yes.
I simply asked, does anybody good looking appear naked? Because then I just need the episode and the timestamp. Otherwise, I don't need that show.
Yes, the episode Steve was talking about where he jerks off on her chest.
Why would I want to see that?
You don't see him come on it, like you see him from the back and then he pulls out and she's got she's got a nice set of tits and there's
Who's that?
cum on it, and then she's like not happy, so he takes his shirt off, just rubs it off and gets off of her with his shoes and pants still on. Now,
Who was the girl?
I don't know, some Indian. I think she's Indian based on the color of her nipples, to be honest, but she was pretty. She's not Indian. What was she? Oh, Keanu goes, she wasn't Indian. She was a human. Okay, well, I need to know what race of human, Keanu.
Oh, my God.
Why don't you believe she said that, Peter?
Because I know Keanu, and I know you, and I know who would say that, and I know who wouldn't say that.
Keanu's right. Who plays Natalia in Girls? Here you go. Sherry Appleby.
Appleby sounds about as American as you can get.
Keanu just yelled Appleby of the Indian Applebee's. a lot of those Hindus own the Applebee's, not just seven. Oh, that's not what you meant. There we go. There you go. Let's take a peek at this broad. Here we go. Yeah, there you go. That's a good picture of her. There you
Okay.
go.
All right.
Okay, there you go. No.
So no, that's fine. So like one episode. So it's like the episode of the show that had Matthew McConaughey and the guy from Cheers, True Detective, with what's her name?
Who?
True Detective, and Woody Harrelson was cheating on his wife with the girl who was on Baywatch and now on White Lotus.
Daddario.
Yes. Bob, you don't have to apologize. I got no issue with you. Your boy there, he's the problem. Right there. That's the problem. I'm enjoying a drink out of
By the way,
this.
I don't know if you know
By the
this, Bob
way.
Patrice, but this is the Friday show. This is the Friday shirt. Oh, I can take this off for now. Thank you guys so much.
By the way,
My wife, Mike, I'm just wearing my Charger jersey again. And I said it, and I go, it's about time Bob Patrice did something nice for us. I woke up surrounded by cheesecake and booze, and I just got to keep drinking Bob Patrice. Shout out. And I apologize for Loads. He can be like that. I apologize.
oh God, since I'm drinking out of my Seahawks Super Bowl, glass and thing over here, all Super Bowl champion stuff. I know you talked briefly about the schedule release.
Yes.
I was talking to the big guy when we were golfing, and I said, I'm going to be flat out, I do not like the NFL on Christmas. I don't like it.
I heard there's insurance restrictions at one of your jobs, Pete. Some kind of height requirement. He goes,
Another
Peter, did
effing
he tell
clown.
you? He emails me, how tall is your brother? I go, I think he's 5'6". He's like, thank you. And the next thing I get is a picture of a sign that's 5'6.5" over. I believe it's 5'6.5" over the toilet, and it says the turlet, and it says if you're below this, you can't use this ride. And I can't imagine how hard Easy Street Consigliere was giggling as the picture was hard to make out because his hand was trembling as he took the photo, Peter.
Yeah, retard. Because it was in Aunt August. Remember the bathroom I'd have to use to run into at the bus stop?
Of
So I could
course.
catch my pants? Well, it's totally redone. None of that crazy 1970s, Sgt. Pepper's album on the wall.
I missed that wallpaper. He should have saved it.
Yeah, well, it's like, you got to be kidding me. And then he's like, look at that. I'm like, okay, clown. Everybody's got to be funny. Everybody thinks they're funny. I don't like football on Christmas. I do not like that. Unless Christmas happened to be on a Sunday, and then that's their job. But this is crazy. The Eagles are playing Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
There are going to be 7 fishes with the Eagles on against the Texans. And by the way, why, if you're going to make why is it like the Eagles Washington or the Eagles Giants? So at least those people can get back home, you know what I mean, at a decent hour for Christmas. But you make it Houston, they got to get a plane. I just, I don't know, man. I don't like it. I think Seattle's going to be fine. They're going to make the playoffs.
Well,
I love how the Rams. I love how everybody can't get enough of the Rams. I don't mind. I don't mind football on Thanksgiving because it's always been. It's a thing. But I will say, at least Seattle got Christmas night. That is the most acceptable because everything's over and you're just sitting there. I think maybe we could do that game live, Gene, on the Rumble. If you're over, you're going to be here.
Oh, why wouldn't we? By the way, I thought you were going to talk about schedule release because the Chargers are
It is. Well, it's all about
famous for their schedule release videos. So when it came out, they're like, oh, they are going to destroy, Vrabel and whatever. And they did it based on the game Halo. And I'm sorry, I don't play Halo. And last year they did it based on Minecraft. I'm like, I'm sorry. And the joke was like, it was so subtle. It's like, oh, there were cupcakes because the Patriots had a cupcake schedule. And they buried all these things. You know what? The best that I saw schedule release, the best, and I'll probably get banned for this, but I don't care. It's not banned, but I won't be able to monetize this on YouTube. Who?
The Colts.
The who?
The Colts. I don't know. They had like a Simpsons release.
Yes, Pete. The Colts. Fucking.
Who the hell? Who? This is another thing that is very stupid. Just put out the schedule. I don't need all this hocus, but geez, it's the NFL schedule. You got to be kidding me with all this crap.
Disagree, because the NFL monetizes like everything. It monetizes everything. Look at this.
But
Here we go. There's so much stuff that you have to like. Look, there's a Yard Lad. They made Krusty Burger and Lucas Oil. I don't even get the Tyreek Hill reference.
I don't either.
That's fucking funny.
42,552
days, 4,252 days without a win in Jacksonville. That's funny.
That Kent Native he's on the call today.
What's that?
Sometimes Maxine puts sex on the calendar. I call it a scheduled release.
I don't even know what that was. This is cute. Watch.
Who's the skinny guy?
Oh my god!
Hey, you get it? They called him Skinny Loads.
I get it. All right, this is good. Yeah, this is good. Okay.
Barbecue.